We've been looking at politics all wrong. It's not left versus right. It's actually low rung versus high rung thinking. And if we don't get this right, we'll keep talking past each other instead of being able to move forward. In his book, What's Our Problem?, Tim Urban challenges the idea that politics is a spectrum from far left liberalism to far right extremism. Instead, he argues that the spectrum actually curves, where the far left and far right aren't opposites, but reflections of the same rigid, destructive thinking. The real divide isn't between left versus right, it's high-rung thinking versus low-rung thinking. So what does that actually mean? At the highest rung, we have what we'll call scientists, people who are committed to discovering what's actually true. They embrace uncertainty, they test their ideas, and adjust their beliefs on new evidence. Next, we have sports fans. They want to win, they have strong opinions, but they remain open. They don't want to cheat. They root for their team, but they also acknowledge they play a great opposition. But we drop down into attorneys. Now it's not about the truth, it's about winning. Attorneys cherry pick their evidence, never admit their fault, because their job is to defend their position, not to question it. And then that lowest rung, those are the golems. They're consumed by tribalism and identity of politics. Winning is everything. They attack, manipulate, just to ensure their side never loses, even if it means rejecting reality. Imagine a conversation with policy where they're actually trying to discover what's true. The sports fan might say, I have my side, but let's talk, I could be wrong. An attorney says, I don't care about the truth. I just need to prove my side right. And a golem, they scream. Anyone who disagrees with me is evil. If we want real progress, we have to think about how do we elevate our thinking. That means approaching conversations with curiosity, not defensiveness. It means detaching our identity from the opinions we have so we can actually learn. So here's the challenge. Next time you find yourself in a debate, ask yourself, am I thinking like a scientist or a golem? Am I here to discover the truth or just to be right? Because our future depends on how we think, not just on what we think.